Hello everyone. Creating a stable artificial life simulation is not that hard. In most cases, after a short period of rapid growth, organisms enter a stable state. But stability and stasis are not entertaining to watch. So introducing some chaos into the system will be our today's task. Note that such changes can have some side effects. Making the environment constantly changing is the easiest way to upset the balance. But this time I have decided to try another approach. Organisms' activity causes changes to the environment. These changes cause organisms to adapt and so on. Such a world will never be stable, so it is interesting to observe its development. I guess our world works the same way. There is a potential issue: sometimes organisms alter the world more rapidly than they can adapt to these changes. Let me tell you a bit about the simulation. There are 6 species of cells. Green cells. These cells consume sunlight to produce energy. The amount of energy is proportional to the amount of organic matter in the soil. In this simulation, only the green cells can produce energy. Blue cells. These cells absorb energy from the soil. Red cells. These cells convert organic matter into energy. Transport cell. These cells transfer energy through the organism. Sprout. Sprout produces new cells according to genome instructions. Its color depends on the amount of stored energy. And its size changes when the cell accumulates energy or loses it. The cells consume a bit of energy each turn. The sprout is the most power-consuming species. The last species is the seed. It's essentially a dormant sprout. For a specified number of turns, it consumes less energy, disregarding genome instructions. After a certain period, it reawakens as a sprout. The genome consists of 32 genes. Each gene is a sequence of 21 digits. This sequence defines the conditions to be checked, actions to be taken, and branches to be formed. Only the sprout is capable of following genome instructions. Though the sprout is a singular cell, it is free to move within the organism. After creating a branch, the sprout transforms into a transport cell, initiating energy transfer from energy-producing cells to other sprouts. During the transfer, the cells consume a small bit of energy to stay alive. The green cells are an infinite source of energy. While red and blue one dies once they consume all organic matter and energy around them. After this, transport cells also die, as they have no source of energy anymore. Right now energy transfers equally to right and left sprouts. What if the left sprout disappears? In this case, transport cells start to transfer energy to their parent cell. Now all the energy accumulates in one direction. Now we delete the right sprout too. There is nowhere to transfer energy, so the transport cell just dies. Dead cells' energy and organic matter get absorbed by the soil. The same happens to other cells. As a result, the organism dies, leaving energy, and organic matter-rich soil. If the amount of energy and organic matter in the soil exceeds limits, the soil becomes poisonous. Poisonous areas are painted white in the simulation. These areas work as natural barriers, and can also become a source of energy for some organisms. And today we will examine 3 simulations, where life went extinct. Let's start with the shortest one. There are more than 20,000 sprouts all over the world. These sprouts have a bit of energy stored. There is also some energy and organic matter in the soil. Most of the sprouts will inevitably die, but someone with the best genome will survive. The rest is up to the natural selection. This organism has got my attention. It produces and ejects seeds, but these seeds have no innate energy. Without energy, the seeds die instantly. But this trait can be weaponized. The seed kills other cells on collision. The organisms themselves absorb most of their energy from the soil, leaving soil with little to no organic matter behind. Now we can see energy movements inside the organisms. In the previous video I used the clan system, but this time I came up with something new. Each of the original sprouts has its unique number. And this number is inherited by all the sprout cells. This simulation doesn't implement breeding, so the ancestor of each cell can be tracked easily. So we're gonna classify cells by their ancestor. We will divide cells by clan, but in this case clan is descendants of one of 20,000 original cells. Each clan has its number and color. Color can be changed, so the number is the main identifier here. Clan 1 is noticeably stronger than the others. It kills all other cells around them. Cells have no mechanism to distinguish cells of different clans, so while they are capable of destroying other clans faster than their own, they have an upper hand. In the simulation, you can see traces of excess energy. These traces appear when a cell with a large amount of accumulated energy dies. Large colonies of energy-rich cells leave large excess energy traces. These traces work as natural barriers, and can also become a source of energy for some organisms. Clan 1 has consumed most of the world's organic matter. Without organic matter, green cells are unable to produce energy from the sunlight. And without energy, green cells die. It will take a lot of dead cells to restore sufficient amount of organic matter in the soil. Meanwhile, the Clan 1 experienced an important mutation. There is not enough organic matter to consume, so some of the red cells have turned blue. Some cells can use this mutation more efficiently than others. Now Clan consumes energy from the soil. They still have their killing seeds too. And once again the Clan 1 consumes the world, purging it from the other clans. But pay attention, some clan is moving behind them. After some time, there is no more energy or organic matter in the soil. The only way to survive is to consume traces of excess energy. But Clan 1 is unable to stay in one place for long, so they die. Now let's revise this simulation. Clans. Clan 1 consumes organic matter for rapid expansion. This is the map of organic matter distribution in the soil. By this time, clans 7, 8, and 3 had gone extinct, so I gave their colors to other clans. By changing the clan's color I make it easier to track them. We can see 3 clans right now, but there are other organisms on the field. These are Clan 12. I expected this clan to go extinct fast, but it suddenly started to grow. Let's see what it gonna do. Clan 1 absorbs all energy from the soil with blue cells. This is the map of energy distribution in the soil. White areas are created by Clan 1. Clan 1 cells often die, and their organic matter gets consumed by Clan 12. After consuming all energy, organic matter, and other clans in the world, the remaining clans went extinct. The end. Let's start another simulation. The new world has various species and one superorganism, which constantly expands and divides. It's time to mark our clans. Remains of the superorganism will be marked as Clan 1. It consists of the green cells. These tiny organisms will be marked as Clan 6. These little fellows absorb energy from the soil, move in angles, and divide to grow. Clan 1, painted with the color red, produces energy from the sunlight. The clan has a vast amount of almost immortal green cells, which produce a lot of energy. If some part of the clan dies, its energy gets absorbed by the soil. Clan 1 leaves large traces of excess energy behind. Clan 6, painted with the color yellow, rapidly consumes all available energy but leaves excess energy traces intact. The world more and more resembles a maze, which could cause problems for Clan 1, which is dependent on free space. Now there are only 2 clans left in the world. One produces energy from the sunlight, other consumes energy from the soil. Clan 6 is a short-living species. Its cells die fast and leave organic matter in the soil. After some time traces of excess organic matter appeared. Clan 6 experienced a mutation, which allowed it to produce energy from organic matter excess. Now this mutated clan moves around all corners of the world maze and absorbs organic matter. By now, Clan 1 had gone extinct. The world is populated by the descendants of just one cell. There are species that can absorb energy and organic matter from the soil. Small amounts of green cells help to fill the world with new energy. Now the amount of energy in the world decreases. Cells constantly die and are born, which means a lot of mutations should occur. I expected that the sunlight-consuming cells would appear, but I was mistaken. Organisms consume all the energy from the soil while leaving excess energy traces intact. Poisonous areas with excess organic matter were utilized pretty fast. Cells die, and there is no hope of a new life. And now let's start our last simulation for today. This time there is no need to mark clans, as the world is populated by descendants of just one cell. At first, they consume organic matter to produce energy, but then they experience mutation and begin to produce energy from the sunlight. All other cells went extinct. The world is populated by just one superorganism. In theory, it can occupy the whole world and then stop its growth. In this world, organisms can't die from old age, so if an organism can keep a balance between producing and consuming energy, it theoretically can live forever. Well, if such existence counts as life. But this outcome is unlikely. Without free space, sprouts will die, causing changes to the environment and upsetting the balance. What we can see right now. There is another problem with such superorganisms. Natural selection is slowed, but mutations continue to occur. Superorganism is a chimera of different genomes, but energy splits between parts of the organism equally, so even the least fit genomes survive. Natural selection becomes ineffective without purging bad mutations. Another branch got energy and started to grow. Without free space for sprouts to grow, the energy goes to another branch, where sprouts can grow. This process could go on forever. There are areas on the map with little to no organic matter, so green cells are unable to produce energy, which causes them to die. But when an organism tries to grow in this direction, it fills the soil with organic matter from the dead cells. Sooner or later there will be enough organic matter to maintain branch life and produce energy. Something bad happened. One of the branches loses all its sprouts with large amounts of energy, which causes mass extinction of the organism's cells. The remaining shards made an attempt to reclaim the world, but their sprouts simultaneously ran out of free space and died. The organism quickly disappeared. Could this be possible in real life? I'll give you a few examples. Imagine an organism that filled the atmosphere with oxygen. This caused a change in the entire biosphere. Another organism covered the whole world with plastic. In the next video, we will see a simulation which managed to survive. Well, managed to survive for long enough. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Special thanks to all my patrons on Patreon. Till next time.